Peace, family. Conjure Queen here. How's everybody doing tonight? Let me just turn this on for Instagram so that they could be tapped into. Okay, so we are live both on YouTube and Instagram right now. Hold on, let me pause that. Okay, mute, live, let's go. Alrighty. So, first of all, family, it is a dark moon cycle right now. And I know that this is an impromptu live, but I just wanted to pretty much let the family know that we are in a very powerful time right now. I don't know if anybody else been feeling the shifts, but there's a huge transformation that's happening with the earth as well as within our bodies. Now, spiritually speaking, a lot of us are going to be evolving. Our DNA is going to be activating. And not only that, but I don't know about you guys, but yo, my senses have been so heightened. Like I can hear everything, I can smell everything, like things that I taste. I did a short recently talking about how like the food that I'm tasting, junk foods, taste just like chemicals and trash. Anybody else been tasting the chemicals? People been talking about that they've been smelling chlorine and bleach in the tap water. People are talking about even the air smells really foul. Okay, like it's been crazy, y'all. Sweets is like even some of the bottled water been tasting like metal. So this is telling us that our body is starting to recognize the chemicals that they're putting in our food. And not only that, but we're getting stronger. Our God DNA is activating. Now we're shifting into the new year, right? Like they're talking about the Kali Yuga era is over and that we're shifting into the golden era. But in order for us to shift and grow, we also have to get our body, our mind, and our spirit right in alignment with the new earth that is coming in right now. The solar flares that are happening. So right now we are currently in a dark moon cycle. Now the dark moon is known as one of the most powerful moon phases, and a lot of people are scared of this phase because it has such a negative connotation to it. But I'm just here to let you know that those who are the elite, those who know the secret power, they want to keep this away from you and they want to keep you stuck in fear so that you don't tap into this energy. But what we have to understand is that the dark moon energy is really just about transformation. It's about shedding the old skin, leaving behind things that don't serve us anymore in order to grow and transform into the new earth, the new you, the new realm, the new reality that we're shifted into, right? So we're going from 3D to 5D and higher dimensions. Some people are probably going even higher than that. Okay, if you're super advanced and you've been here before. So before I keep going, make sure that you hit that thumbs up button. Family, if you're on Instagram, make sure you hit that heart and you share this with a friend so we can get this flowing through the algorithms. All right. Now, first of all, I just want to say that we are doing a ritual on March 8th. That's tomorrow on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are going to be doing a ritual to banish negative energy. Okay. So the name of the ritual is Bitch Be Gone, right? Because first of all, we're not only just getting rid of negative people in our life. What we have to understand is that as we're going into this new shift and this new energy, we can't take bad habits with us. We can't take toxic relationships with us. We can't take these old, outdated energies that don't serve us anymore. And a lot of the times, and I'll be real, right? Like we're still having this human experience. It's easier said than done, especially if you are an emotional person and you have emotional ties to these people, to these things, to these habits, to these places, to these energies. Sometimes we need ritual and spiritual help and assistance to cut these cords and to help remove these people. And sometimes it's not necessarily us that is holding on to these energies, but sometimes these other energies are still clinging on to us, thus hindering our process to grow. Right? We're energetically outgrowing these things, but sometimes we just need a little bit of a spiritual assistance to help us get there from point A to point B. Now, this ritual is especially for people who, let's say, you have envious coworkers, right? They always messing with you, or even a boss, a supervisor. And you can't just walk up and smack them in the face or punch them in the face, right? Because you're going to go to jail. Okay. We can't be acting ratchet out here. So you got to be a little bit more sophisticated, okay, and work with your spiritual hands, not the physical ones. And do some banishing to get them out of your life, right? Like sometimes you may have some coworkers or some people at your job that's just blocking you. You deserve that raise, you deserve that promotion, but it's just people that's just like they hate to see you shine. And if you are a star seed, if you are a golden child, if you know that you come to this planet with these gifts and your light shines brighter than most people, they can see your light. And people get threatened by that. You have to understand that sometimes you're just so used to being you that you don't even recognize your own power, but everybody else can, and they want to put out your light. So sometimes you got to fight back. And I'm all about psychic protection, psychic self-defense, protecting your energy. And this is even for people that's in a relationship, right? And let's say you're suspicious that your boo got a sneaky link or a mistress or whatever like that, and they just won't go. Like you talking to somebody and they just got this ex that just won't leave them alone, right? And you're like, you know what, spirit, let me handle this real quick. That's what this dark moon energy is about. It's about utilizing this potent energy right now to banish, to release, okay, whether it's obnoxious neighbors, okay, you want to hot foot them out of there, banish them out of there, secret enemies, okay, and any type of toxic ties, troublesome, abusive exes, people that just won't leave you alone, and you just like, look, I need to get this energy out of my space because I'm not trying to go into the new year, into the new earth, into this new reality, 5D, with this old stuff. You have to elevate your energy so that way these things will fall off of you. Trust me. Once you let go of these weights, you will be able to fly. You will be able to soar. You will notice the difference in your energy. If you're always tired, always feeling drained, it's because it could be these external energies or entities, okay? Because this banishing ritual is also to get rid of entities, spiritual entities as well that may be attached to you. And I've been like, you know what? We need to do a ritual, right? People always do rituals to get things, right? To attract things, to pull things in. But sometimes what we really need to do is to let go of stuff. You got too much clutter in your life. You got to release it and let it go. And if you have difficulty with letting go of things or bad habits, right? Negative ways of thinking, sometimes you are your own enemy. This ritual is going to help you do that. Banishing is about releasing, letting go, cutting cords, moving on with your life. And trust me, you're going to feel 1,000% better. So if you want to sign up for this, the deadline is tomorrow. Tomorrow is the ritual. Tomorrow, whenever you guys are watching this, March 8th, RSVP. I will put the link. I put the link in the description of the video. And for those who are watching on Instagram, this is going to be in my bio link. I think I could pin it on YouTube. Hold up. I don't know. I could pin it on Instagram too. Bear with me. And shout out to the family in the building. Shout out. And also, this is free. This event is free for VIP Patreon members. I just want to say that. I know a lot of the times, listen, if you ever did any of our rituals, you already know they are potent, they are powerful, and they always hit with a punch. Okay. And the fact that we're doing this as a group, as a collective, oh my God. Because I'm not playing. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Michelle. Yes, family. Please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Please share. And if you're new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe. Okay. I'm telling you right now, a lot of people are all about the love and light. Let me tell you something. If somebody walk up to you in the street and they smack you in your face, or somebody, matter of fact, better yet, you walking with your child, your niece or your nephew, somebody just come and smack them, what you gonna do? You just gonna let them bully your child or bully you, bully your niece or your nephew, or you gonna fight back? You're gonna protect yourself. This is what I mean. Like, you wouldn't let somebody pick on your child, pick on you. So why are you allowing somebody to do that to you? Nah, you gotta pick up your spiritual cans and fight back. And that's what this ritual is all about. I do not like spiritual bullies, okay? Even bullies on the physical realm. A lot of people feel like they have certain power, right? Whether it's bosses, supervisors, the elite, government officials, whatever it is, anybody who is bothering you and hindering your spiritual growth. And we all know the more powerful you are, the stronger the opposition. Hello, can I get an ashe? Because you know, the more powerful you are, the more brighter your light. And that's when you have the people that is trying to smother your light because they're jealous of you. They want to be you. They don't want to see you grow. This could be secret enemies posed as friends. This could be even family members, right? So understand sometimes that we're all going through this test right now where even the people that are maybe closest to us, everybody pay attention to what's going on around you. Because as the earth is splitting into two, there are people who have not been doing the work, who have not been elevating themselves, who have not been doing the shadow work that we've been talking about for the past how many years now. And now that we're going through this shift in energy, a lot of people who you may have emotional ties to is going to be stuck in 3D. And now you have to make the choice. Do you want to sacrifice your spiritual growth and go through this whole karmic cycle again, being stuck with them? Or are you going to elevate yourself and hopefully they will catch up to you? But you cannot slow your progress and your spiritual growth for other people. You cannot. Sasha says, shout out to Sasha, one of the members. She says, they are fuel to my fire. Listen, this is what I'm saying. Alchemy is about learning how to utilize the negative energy, right? Like she said, fuel to her fire. She's not letting it beat her up. She's like, listen, I'm about to do some alchemy and I'm about to transform all of this negative energy that they sending me and banish it, send it right back to them and protect myself because ain't nobody got time for that. Asia said, anybody else, baby daddy trying listen, Asia, this ritual is to banish. Now, listen, I know that some people might be like, listen, I just want to deal with this person for the sake of my child. But when I say banish, it means like banish them to the point where they're not even going to be able to bother you. Right? Like they are not even going to be able to like mess with you energetically, okay, on a physical level, because spirit will not allow it. And this ritual that we're going to do is very, very powerful. Okay. The list of the ingredients is very simple, you guys. I make sure that the ritual, the ingredients to get is easy to access. Okay. And I give the instructions in the ritual during the ritual. So don't worry. We will guide you every step of the way. This is also for beginners as well as advanced practitioners because we also have the optional ingredients if you want to add a little pizzazz to it. Okay. Breaking soul ties. Oh, Shamika. Okay. Breaking soul ties because the Pisces new moon is coming up. And listen, with this Pisces new moon, this is the time for creation. This is the time to manifest from the spiritual realm into the physical realm. If you've been thinking about starting a new project, starting a new film, starting a new book, okay, whatever it is that you're trying to do, music, painting, whatever it is that you want to do, that spirit is channeling you, the muses are coming through to inspire you, but you can't get inspiration if you're stressed out all the time. Your cortisol levels is off the roof. Okay, when your cortisol levels, which is the stress, right, whenever you stress, your cortisol is increased. This also damages your kidneys. Your kidneys is where the sacral chakra, dealing with what? Creativity. Your creative energy is being blocked. Your DNA is being blocked. You're not able to grow and expand and take from the spiritual realm into the physical because you are stressed out by your obnoxious neighbors, okay? By your husband, mistress, your wife, sneaky link, okay? You are too stressed out worrying about what he's doing, what she's doing. You too busy stressed out because you got spiritual bullies that's trying to aim at you every time you take 2 steps. Somebody trying to knock you back. Listen, I'm telling you, it's going to be because we're all growing. Stu just said he had a succubus visit. Listen, let me tell you something, okay? It could be that there could be a person sending that to you. That's a whole other conversation, boo. You can learn how to work with the succubus and incubus spirits, or if it's tormenting you, you have to banish it. If you're not advanced enough to know how to work with those energies. This is right on time and your rituals hit. I need my baby daddy to leave me alone and just focus on our kids. Listen, Neek, what anybody else notice that people around you is just losing their mind, yo? It's like people do not know how to handle their problems. Like it's like people are literally losing their mind, like mentally unstable. And Spirit said that this would happen during the shifts, right? This was going to happen. This is normal. This is nothing what we're seeing right now. So what I'm trying to tell you is, if there are certain people that are ticking time bombs ready to explode any minute and they don't even know, it's kind of like the Matrix, right? Where everybody is an agent that's not tapped in and who hasn't woken up. They're going to try to drag you down. Okay? Gang stalking for real. Gang stalking is a real thing, y'all. Okay? People are not paranoid. Like, they know who you are. Facts, family. They know who you are. So I just want to say this too, because that Pisces new moon is going to bring in that new energy. You have to first, the dark moon is about cutting cords, shedding skin to make room for the new. That's what this ritual is about. Bitch be gone, banishing ritual is to banish all of that energy that doesn't serve us. Bad habits, addictions, toxic people, sneaky links, mistresses, baby daddies, baby mamas, whatever it is that's stressing you the hell out, not allowing you to grow, you got to get rid of that energy. Because if you holding on to that, that's your choice. Sometimes it hurts more to hold on than to let go. I'm telling you, it's not going to be easy, y'all. It's not going to be easy. Yo Mars says, when is the deadline? The deadline to get the tickets is tomorrow. Tomorrow is March 8th. That's when the ritual is, right? So pretty much you have until 7 p.m. on March 8th, which is an hour before the ritual starts, to purchase the ticket, to RSVP online. It's an online ritual, okay? 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in New York. Now, understand, secret link will be sent to you as soon as you sign up. Everything is automated. And listen, if you got to work or you got school and you like, CQ, I'm not going to be available Friday, I got plans. As long as you RSVP before the deadline, you will have access to the recording. You will be good. So you can go back and watch it anytime. It is yours forever. Okay. I hope I answered your question, Booby. Ashe. Beautiful love. Shout out to you. Purchased. She already got her ritual. She's linked in. Listen, I haven't done a ritual like this publicly. Normally, I do these type of rituals private because y'all know how some people be in the conscious community about this type of work. Because they believe that you're supposed to let people beat you up and not do nothing about it and just pray, love, and light. But I don't believe in that. I believe in self-defense, right? So I think that you have every right to protect your family, to protect yourself from bullies, okay, from negative energies, from people that's trying to mess up your marriage, mess up your relationship. Okay, y'all know how people could be out here. Social media is crazy. So listen, I just want to say too, family, this new earth energy, some of the symptoms of ascension is nausea, heightened senses, okay, vertigo, crazy dreams. This Pisces energy is going to bring some crazy dreams where you might be dreaming about loved ones who have transitioned, okay, because Pisces is dealing with those deep waters, the spiritual realm. Okay, I'm hearing that Yemaya energy too. The fish. And also be careful of pregnancy, y'all, because a lot of people going to be horny, hot and ready, and fertile too. So unless you're trying to make some babies, be careful out here. Okay. Mad crazy dreams. Okay, Mike. He's like, yo, his dreams have been off the chain. Shout out to Kali. Thank you so much, my love. Do you have any advice on getting rid of monitoring spirits? That's an excellent question. Well, first of all, I hope you're going to be tuned into the ritual tomorrow because that is exactly what we're going to be doing, banishing unwanted energies, unwanted spirits. But it depends, my level, what type of spirit that you're working with, what type of spirit is monitoring you. If it's a human that is doing remote viewing, which is very real, you may have to do some sigils and stuff like that. But I have a whole course called protection class, psychic self-defense, that teaches you how to put these wards up in your house to protect you and your family from spiritual spies, okay, spiritual vampires, succubus, incubus spirits, people who are remote viewing you and watching you. That is an advanced psychic power, but there are people who do that. There was a movie about it called Men Watching Goats, I think, Men Viewing Goats. Somebody put it in the comments, Men Watching Goats. And it was like this whole military campaign where they were teaching soldiers how to have ESP to spy on their enemies. Yeah. Real talk. So I hope you're going to be tuned into, the ritual tomorrow, my love. If you got somebody spying on you, if you feel like a spiritual presence around you and nobody is there, it could be some spiritual spies. And you got to protect yourself better. You're not protecting yourself enough. And that's why they're able to easily access and come into your space, your sacred space like that. But you could try to put some salt in the corners, my love. But sometimes some spirits will laugh at that salt. Okay. Hold on, wait, let me go. Thank you for the donation, Booby. Also, thank you for the donation to the Cash Apps too. I just got some pings on Cash App. Thank you, family. Okay, let me look on Instagram real quick and see what's going on over here before I dip. What's up, Instagram family? Any questions, family, before I go on Instagram and YouTube? Sapphire says, what happens if you dream of someone over and over again? Well, if you're dreaming about somebody over and over again, they probably doing something, either thinking about you heavy. Okay, this is what I mean by like having to banish people energetically, because let's say, for instance, you have somebody from the past who's thinking about you hard, right? Like if you're a telepathic person, you can pick up on that. And they said too, it's an old Native American saying that when you dream about somebody, that means that you're alive. And what was the saying? Oh my God. When you dream about somebody, that means that you're active and alive in their thoughts, right? Like in the waking world, like they thinking about you. So yeah, they could be you picking up on their energy telepathically. Right. If you don't want to think about this person, don't want to dream about this person, then you need to do a banishing, my love, and a cord cutting. Do it with us in the ritual March 8th, Friday, tomorrow. This dark moon energy is potent. 3 days before the new moon, the dark moon is one of the most potent times for this type of magic. That's why I'm telling you, timing is everything. Even if you're not able to do it on the day of the ritual, as long as you RSVP in time before the deadline, you will have access to do it throughout the weekend or whatever you have time to do it. Thank you so much for the donation. Priceless one, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, family, for the donations. As you guys already know, I do not have a job. This is what I do full time. Ashe. But I'm gonna probably take a few more questions before I go. Any questions, family, before I go? And this is also really important that you guys do this banishing before the spring. March 19th is the spring, which is actually the new year, right? We're in the year of the dragon. Have you guys heard about it was a 250-year-old dragon that they found, not a dinosaur, not a lizard. It was all over the news. They talking about they found a dragon in China. Don't believe me? Look it up. Ask ChatGPT, go to Google, ask them about the dragon that they just found. They're going to start finding a whole bunch of other type of creatures, because what's happening, we're shifting into different dimensions. People are going to start seeing fairies, gnomes, giants, okay, shadow people. Oh yeah. Oh, Kali, I know dragons are real. I know they real. I have a whole dragon magic class talking about how to access your dragon. Everybody is born with a dragon that's assigned to them. Some people are lucky and they may have more than one. And when that you have to do certain rituals in order for the dragon to appear before you, right? It may come in a vision, like a vision quest, a dream, and the dragon is going to tell you their secret name. It's only for you. Never share this name with anybody, because then somebody can take your dragon and use that against you. Okay? But the dragon will teach you. Dragons are very, very ancient. They're very wise. Very wise. Woo, they can teach you some stuff. And understand too that they teach you from a different dimension, meaning that you can learn 10 years worth of knowledge and wisdom in a month span of time, in human time, because they don't exist on this realm. If that makes sense to anybody. That's why some people are more spiritually, even though they may be young, they may be way more advanced than somebody who might be like physically older than them, because they may have spirits that are teaching them these things and advancing them like that. Okay? Dragons are very protective too. Very. Yup. Dragons protect. They don't play. My dragons do not play. Okay? Woo! You taught me about Azuli Dantar. It saved my life. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Kali, for sharing that testimonial. I'm so happy that Azuli came to you and was able to protect you. She's very protective over women. She do not play. She do not play. P. Diddy had got Azuli tattooed on his back. And what do you think was going to happen after you disrespecting women in the industry? Now Azuli is whooping his ass. He must have not known who Azuli really was. You can't be out here with Azuli Dantar tattoo on your back and you disrespecting women. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But listen, family, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe. I look so forward to doing this ritual with you guys. We are ready to get rid of the old, shed the old layers of skin in 3D, leave behind toxic people, toxic habits, toxic addictions, whatever that's not serving us, so that when we come into the spring, the real new year, this new moon energy, Pisces bringing things from the spiritual into the physical realm, we are going to be so powerful, nobody's going to be able to touch us. Nobody's going to be able to mess with you. Spiritual bullies, what? You're going to see them getting their ass whooped. Okay, you're going to have a front seat with popcorn, okay? Okay. Y'all already know. Listen, actions speak louder than words. If you did my rituals, if you did our rituals already, you already know, okay? And if you're new to it, trust me, you in for a treat, baby. We got you. It's a family. We a community, okay? We be helping each other out, and it's also a private group. Once you RSVP for the ritual, you will have access to the private group to that ritual. You can ask questions. People like to take pictures of their rituals, right? Like people like to get feedback on how things are going, the results of the rituals. I'm still seeing effects since the last ritual we did, y'all. But anyway, family, listen, I'm going to go. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you for the donations as well. If you have any other questions that I haven't gotten to, feel free to drop them in the comment section. And once again, I have put the link to RSVP to the Bitch Be Gone Banishing Ritual. Okay, that's going to take place March 8th on Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I put the link in the description. If you're not able to attend on the time and date of the event, as long as you RSVP before the deadline, which is an hour before the ritual starts, you will still have the recorded footage and still have access to the ritual. Okay, and you will have the footage recording for life. Yes, and as far as the dragon magic ritual, somebody asked about the dragon magic class. That's separate from this ritual. But I have on my website, IamConjureQueen.com. You guys can access all of the classes that I have: candle magic, moon magic, psychic self-defense, learning how to work with your ancestors, necromancy, working with the dead. Okay, all of that good stuff. But I love you guys. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Tunes into the ritual. I love you. Peace and good night.